In this video, I'm going to be discussing some shocking information that was just released in regards to 26%, 32%, and $132 as it pertains to Social Security beneficiaries, including but not limited to retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, and VA beneficiaries. That's the focus of the video. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. All right, now this information was just released, and I certainly want to bring it to your attention right here in this video because at the end of the day, it directly pertains to your monthly benefit right now and over the coming months and years as it pertains to the money deposited into your bank account. Now, here's the thing. Over the last couple years here, we all probably agree these benefits have not been keeping up with the real cost of living. Even though the cost of living adjustments have been very generous over the last couple years, they've still been falling behind significantly because of a variety of factors. And we know that the adjustments to benefits have actually been falling behind because real inflation is actually way above what the COLAs have actually been coming in at over the last few years here with very high inflation, including the 5.9% in 2022, the 8.7% in 2023, and the 3.2% right now for 2024. And as of 2025, well, obviously we don't know what it's going to be yet, but the projections are coming in around 1.5% or so, which is not good at all, considering we know that inflation is still very, very high. But this video is not all about inflation, but the point is, we know that these benefits are incredibly important, and the beneficiaries relying on them continue to fall behind, which is a really sad and messed up situation because this is what most people that are receiving Social Security benefits are actually relying on for the majority or the bulk of their monthly income. Again, Social Security benefits. So that is where this report comes in and where these percentages are coming in as well, and why I want to share this with you. Now, here's the thing. I like to share these reports with you so we can clearly see what is really going on, because here's the thing as well. Do you think that your local news talks about this? I highly doubt it. The national news, again, highly doubt it. Your local paper? Well, maybe. I don't really know what is covered in the local papers anymore, but my point is this is probably not covered by many people at all. And again, we don't really see this information popping up all the time, which is why it is so incredibly important to look at the big picture here to see what is really happening across the entire country as far as benefits rising and as far as prices rising as well, and how this is all coming together and impacting the beneficiaries in a major way. And again, it also points the finger to why these benefits need to be lifted, at least for the low-income beneficiaries who rely on them for the bulk of their income. So anyway, I want to get into the numbers here and break all this down for you really fast before we do. Thanks for joining me. I truly do appreciate your support. If you have not done so yet, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. There's a big subscribe button right down below the video. Make sure to hit that if you haven't done so. I'm here for you every single day, no matter what, keeping you posted, doing all the research so you don't need to, breaking it down to these videos, and of course, advocating on your behalf in any way that I possibly can be, as I have been for several years now. Feel free to go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. I've been here for you every single day, no matter what. Rise or shine, and I'll continue to do that for you no matter what going forward, especially this year during a very pivotal year with what we have going on in November, right? Yeah, exactly. So anyway, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so. Thank you so much for your support. Really do appreciate it. Let's talk through the details about this. All right, so let me buzz through the details about these percentages and point out exactly what all of these mean, and again, give you some examples as well. And by the way, if you resonate with this, as in if you think that these numbers and percentages are accurate and or you believe that what is being displayed here in this information and from this report, you think this is accurate, let me know down below in the comment section. I think we can all probably agree to some degree that, yeah, this is very much the lifestyle we are living right now. All right, so here's what it comes down to. The time frame of this report starts in October of 2013 and ends in the end of October 2023. Okay, so this is now obviously I totally get this. October 2023 was a bunch of months ago, but this is what the report goes through. Okay, so it is a 10-year period of time. Again, October 2013 through October 2023, a 10-year window. Now get this, during that period of time, guess how much prices on consumer goods and products and services went up. Now again, when I say consumer goods and services, I mean literally everything. Look out into the economy on things you buy: food, shelter, clothing, gas, transportation, again, everything that we buy out there, services, stuff like that. How much do you think consumer prices went up during that 10-year period of time? I'll tell you, 32%. That is how much inflation and prices went up during that 10-year period of time. That's nuts. By the way, that is not even encompassing some of the major inflation that we've seen, in the last couple months of 2023 and so far this year as well for 2024, right? So we're also leaving out, a handful of, important months as well, okay? But during that time frame, inflation and prices went up 32%. It's a lot over a 10-year period of time. Now, obviously, that averages out to 3.2% a year on average. Remember, the benchmark for the Federal Reserve and inflation is around 2%. So they're running a little hot there over that 10-year period of time, right? Now, get this. Over that same 10-year period of time, guess how much Social Security benefits went up? I bet you can guess. You know why? Because I've already said the percentage a couple times here in the video. It went up 26%. Okay, so benefits went up 26% as a result of the COLAs, which, by the way, that averages out to 2.6% a year. They went up to 26% over that 10-year period of time. Meanwhile, consumer prices went up 32%. Okay, that is a discrepancy of 6% if we're looking at numbers comparing apples to apples here, right? But we also know that the COLAs don't even reflect the actual expenses and things like that, because fixed income beneficiaries spend their money differently than the vast majority of the population. Most fixed income beneficiaries spend the bulk of their money on transportation, shelter, healthcare, co-pays, insurance, things like this, right? So it's very different than how other people spend their money. So we need to look at it through a little bit of a different lens. But now, let me give you a quick little example here, and this is where this $132 comes in, okay? So let's just think all the way back to October of 2013. What was going on then? I have no clue. I don't remember back that far. I don't know, okay? I don't have any anchor points to think back to. I'm not really sure what was going on then, but I'm just saying, let's just picture all of us, okay? You have $100 in your hand. You walk into any store, pick a store, doesn't matter, and you buy some products or a service, whatever it happens to be, but you spend exactly $100 on that product or service back in October of 2013, okay? Perfect. We're happy, right? Now, let's fast forward all the way to October of 2023. You walk into the exact same store, okay? You buy the exact same thing, whatever it was, whatever the product was that you bought, the service that you bought, whatever it happens to be. And now you go to the checkout counter and they say your total is, $132. Exactly, right? So again, that is the example there in that little scenario that I wanted to point out for you, that during that 10-year period of time, the percentages of prices went up, again, 32% or $32 on a $100 purchase. That's crazy, right? Meanwhile, your benefits went up 26%. Now, here's the thing. Here's something that they don't tell you. Okay, fine. Your benefits went up 26%. Do they also calculate in how much your benefits reduced because of the Medicare Part B premium increase? I bet they don't tell you that, right? No, it was not included in this report. Do they also tell you how much your benefits went up, but yet your other benefits, like, SNAP benefits, were reduced because of the COLAs? Exactly. They don't include that either, right? So at the end of the day, maybe your benefits went up 26%, but net, if we actually looked at the dollars you got into your bank account and deposited to live on during that same period of time, I'd guarantee you this much, it's way less than 26%. So here's another report coming out showing that fixed income beneficiaries yet again are falling way, way behind right now. And why I said this is so important going forward over the coming months and years is because this is bad. This is something needs to be done about this, because the fixed income beneficiaries, again, relying on these benefits for their monthly income and their lifestyle, their livelihoods, are falling behind, and we're not seeing the whole picture behind all this. But even though this report comes out and shows us, hey, this is not keeping up, this is showing us a major discrepancy, and this directly impacts the beneficiaries in a major way. So anyway, want to bring this to your attention. Again, we need to stay tuned with all this stuff going on right now. At the end of the day, it impacts you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, the money that you get to live on. That's all pretty important, I would say anyway. I would have to think. So anyway, why I like to bring these reports to your attention. So what I have for you right now. If you have not done so, again, leave a comment, question, feedback down below. Otherwise, subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Share the video with your friends on social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. Thousands there. Otherwise, the ones that I hand selected for you down below in the description or at the top of the comment section. There's some there as well. Check those out. And until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again later in the next video.